Good morning, y'all. It's DP with DJ here. It is Friday, April 10th, 2026. And it is pouring down rain outside, which I'm okay with that. But the weather app does say we're going to have probably a week of rain. So we'll just see what happens. But my pot's out on the front porch. They need some moisture. And I need to find some more flower seeds to throw out there in the pots. I want to make sure I have flowers. I like to sit out on the front porch sometimes and read or just relax. And I like having my flowers to look at. So, but the ones that are out there are germinating. I'm so excited. Flowers, yes, flowers. We will have flowers. This probably won't be a long one. I got a few things I need to work on for the class next month. I've got all the projects figured out. And this time they're going to have choices. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we'll do it that way. But after that, I think I'm going to move on to actual small canvases. And Autumn's going to send me extra baggies, and that way I can kit everything up for them if they're not already kitted up. It just depends. I'll have to look at the canvases that I've gotten flattened out, and of course it needs to be ones that are of light color, because obviously everyone doesn't have a light pad, in the class. So we'll see what I come up with on that. So excuse me. VLOOK will be shipping their items out on the 18th, beginning the 18th. And the premiere videos will go out May 5th to May 7th, I believe. So be looking for that one, folks. And let me see what else. Has everybody gotten their taxes done? Deadline's coming up next Wednesday. Oh, yeah, that's what's coming up. Because next Wednesday, my best friend and I are meeting up for her to pick up the tabletopper calendar to take to our friend that asked me to do it. And that way, when she travels to see her grandchild next month, she will have that with her, ready to give it and explain how it works, how to use it. So, oh, you're kidding me. I see him right there. So easy to miss things. And you always see it after you're working on something else. That's the beauty of these trays. I just love these trays because you just pick them up and they're ready to use. These are the Forever Young knockoff trays that I got from Temu. And I do absolutely love them. I wish I'd have gotten more because now they're no longer available. Not the ones I got. I like the ones I got because of the way the bottom of the tray is. It has these little bumps and it holds the drills in perfect order. I just love it. I really wished I had gotten more of them, but it was one of those things, well, let's test this out and see if I like it. And then when I tested it out, liked it, went back, tried to get it, they're no longer available. And so we'll keep looking, because I do like these, but I'd like to have more than just 30 of them, because I know I'm going to be getting some canvases soon that are much more than 30 colors. But I also have my new Amazon storage, which I like that too. The bottles are bigger, they have a wider neck, and it has a metal funnel. I really like that metal funnel. Excuse me. That metal funnel, you're not going to get static off of it like you do the rubber ones. So that's going to be nice. And with that, you know, I can always use one of these trays and just keep switching out the colors. That way I've got my drills all perfectly lined up. I don't know if you all can see that, but it lines them up perfectly and they stay still. So picking them up to multi-place, it's a dream. Sorry. Oh, and there's another one I missed. Way up there. But this probably won't be a long WIP and Chat, because now that I've got everything, you know, picked out for the class next month, I need to start prepping everything and getting it ready. But yeah, after this class, I am going to move up to actual canvases, because I want to move past this, because I have a feeling all the same people are going to be attending, so I don't want to bore them with, you know, just the same small projects. I want to get them into a canvas, working on a canvas, so that way they understand other options they have available if they want. And the gentleman who brought his own project to the class, he had a ball. And he had gotten it, tried to start it, wasn't sure, thought he was doing everything wrong, so he stopped. He put 6 drills down on it. And it was a table topper butterfly. It's beautiful. He got it at Hobby Lobby up in the city when one of them had a doctor's appointment. So they stopped there while they were up in the city. And he had his own storage and everything. You know, it was really nice. But when I was setting up for the class, he was in there talking to me. And I wasn't quite understanding, you know, what he was saying, what he was talking about. And he goes, you know what? He goes, I'll just go home and get it. And I said, okay. And he brought it all up there, and he was completely set up, ready to go. So I explained to him. He thought he was doing it wrong. But anyway, he had a blast. And I think they all did. They, you know, because before the class was even over, they were questioning me about another class. So we'll have one more instruction class, and then we're going to move on to canvases. I just have to make sure I get canvases that don't require a light board, because obviously they're not going to have light boards. And I can't afford to supply 10 light boards. But anyway, I did order a new light board yesterday, and that way I have it for my look, and I can set up in the dining room instead of my custom craft table in my room, because my custom table is not going to be big enough, and I really do not want to be rolling up the canvas. So I will set up a whole nother setup to do the fee look. Got a catch in my throat. My sinuses are draining, and it's irritating my throat, irritating me. So this probably won't be a very long one, y'all. But I just wanted to come on and say hi to y'all, and hope y'all are having a great Friday. I know I'm happy for the rain, because we do need the rain. The plants and the grass and everything, we do need the rain. I'm going to pause you for just a moment. Alrighty. Get my nose blowed. Get a cough drop, and maybe that'll slow some of this down. And I see I missed some R's. And that's okay. We'll go back and fill them in here in a little bit. After this section, I only have 3 sections left on this canvas, so that will be nice to have another canvas completed. Boy, my noggin just went completely blank. I was thinking of something I wanted to talk about, and then I paused you, and it'll come back. But we have a citywide garage sale coming up, and yeah, I may try to set some of my stuff out and try to get rid of it, because this stuff is just driving me nuts. I had the situation, I was whittling it down, and got a surprise thrown on me, but that's okay. That's okay. Because it'll get taken care of one way or another. And I'm definitely not going to rush through it. Take my time. Just trying not to let it spark my anxiety, because sometimes it does that, and I have to get away from it. Yeah, that's why I don't like to multi-place at the edge. I like to single place that, so in the first couple of rows anyway. But with it pouring down rain, I don't think I'm going to get out in the rain. And I have some other things I want to end. Of course, exterminating did not happen again yesterday. So, surprise, surprise, it could or could not happen today. A little irritated with that willy-nilly type of process there. A little notice would be really nice. It'd be kind of respectful too, don't you think? But we'll see. So, and technically they say, well, we gave you 24 hours notice. Well, yeah, you gave us a sheet of paper at the beginning of the year, but you didn't follow that schedule. In fact, you didn't even tell us that it was canceled. If I hadn't texted her, everybody would have been sitting around waiting on Good Friday for them to come and exterminate. So, anyway, I don't want to get on that soapbox today. And so we're going to just skip that topic and move on. Diamonds by Tita. We need an update on Queen Gracie and Princess Zoe. You said that Zoe had been to the vet yesterday and got more meds. So you need to update us on how they're doing, how you are doing, because you've got to be pooped out, because that's a lot of work. And sometimes I think it's harder taking care of sick animals than sick children. Children can talk to you and tell you what's hurting or what's bothering them. Sick animals cannot tell you what's hurting or what's going on. So I think sometimes it's harder to take care of sick animals than it is sick children. But that's just me. Okay, so I've got 1s, 5s. Oh, there's a single little G right there. So let's pop that. We did the G's last night. So we have 1, 5s, and J's, I believe. Oh, single little 2 right there. I did the 2s last night in this section. Okay. Now I think we're down to 1s, 5s, and J's. So, 1, 5s, and J's, yes. Excuse me. Well, apparently I didn't clear everything out. I think I'm going to stop at this point right now, folks, and wish you all a very happy Friday. And just be kind. Always be kind. If you want to see a change in the world, be the change you want to see. Show folks how it's done. Lead by example. And with that, I will catch y'all on the next one, and y'all come back now, yeah?